Alright, one and all, welcome to today's top cut for Singapore's mid-season showdown, the second of the season. I am commentator Matthew Hui.
And I am Justin.
And we'll be taking you through some of today's top 8 games to be played. Our first set up today, not tonight, will be played between Chelsea Tan and Ryan Chiam.
Yeah, Ryan Chiam going undefeated in the Swiss rounds yesterday. A very strong 6-0 lead.
As opposed to Chelsea, who squeezed in at the last minute with a 4-2 record. But it's going to be interesting to see whether Ryan can keep up his impressive play from yesterday, especially after a day in which his team and his tricks were kind of revealed to the rest of the field. And you would think that Chelsea has spent the night thinking about how she's going to play the matchup.
Yeah, Chiam has also been known to overthink a lot and overanalyze the situation. Yeah, so that could come into play here.
Yeah,
in the
stakes
best of 3.
The stakes are high, a place in the top 4, and the love of Tian Tian. Right, so both players are getting ready, and we'll be going into team preview shortly. As again, this is a mid-season showdown, the stakes are not particularly high beyond Tian Tian.
Yeah.
So the championship points at stake, 50 points for the winner, but at this point, both players in the top 8 have already secured 35 championship points. So
yeah.
a small, it might matter in the long run, but for now, players are still relaxed. They are thinking through their games, but they're not going to be too bothered if
is using a team that he has not built himself, whether he's taken inspiration from another team.
Ryan Chiam building teams himself. That's funny.
Well, this is a good testing ground for him to see if he's comfortable with this team and his play style, whether he'll be able to bring it in future bigger tournaments with
again,
more
it's a testing ground. Next week we do have the Malaysia Open,
and 2 weeks after
Open
will be the regionals.
Yeah, so Ryan will be has bigger fish to fry, as does Chelsea if she does decide to travel. But both players will definitely be looking for the win today.
I think if Chelsea travels, it'll be to Taiwan, not Malaysia though.
That is true indeed. So we're about to see whether Ryan again can keep up his impressive streak from yesterday. Ryan didn't drop many games at all, let alone sets.
Yeah, quite astonishing though. I'm more used to Ryan dropping 1 or 2 rounds in Swiss before making it to the top cut. Yeah, but 6-0 in...
At this point, it's kind of standard fare for us. Ryan will complain that he doesn't think this thing will work. That he's not doing well on practice, but it does well in the actual tournament itself.
Yeah, and Chelsea also, honestly, I think she was kind of considering quitting VGC, so it's also a bit surprising to see her at top cut. It's surprising to see it in the tournament, and top cut is even more surprising to me.
Alright, and both players are going into team preview. Ryan's team will be the Porygon Z, Gigalith, Tapu Lele, Tapu Fini, Aerodactyl, and the Katan. No, hold on. Ryan's is the
Tapu
Arcanine.
Yeah, and on Chelsea's side, we have the Togedemaru, the Tapu Fini, Arcanine, Katana, Gigalith, and Porygon 2.
Alright, so both players having an interesting balance here. Both players having the Arcanine and the Fini. But Ryan Chiam opting for the more advanced Porygon Z to Chelsea's Porygon 2.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Both players actually have a Gigalith as well.
Yeah, Chelsea is more of a team is a AFK core with the Tapu Fini, Arcanine, and Katana, alongside with the Togedemaru as I guess a sort of counter to Tapu Kokos, which have been running quite popular lately.
Yeah, but Ryan isn't running the Tapu Koko, and on the surface, no electric attacks from him, though. With the Porygon Z, you can never be too certain what it's going to carry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we know the set that Ryan Chiam is running for the Porygon Z, and Togedemaru might be a problem for him if he doesn't play.
At the same time, though, depending on what item Chelsea is running on that Togedemaru, it's going to be threatened by a lot of things on Ryan's side of the field. If it is not carrying the sash, opting for the balloon instead, it could be one shotted by more than a few of
I think the item will be revealed the moment Togedemaru hits the field. If you don't see an item prod, then it has got to be the sash.
Well, Chelsea is known for the black glasses.
Yeah, well, that is quite true. And
it will be the Arcanine and the Katana coming out for Chelsea's side of the field. Chen, are you watching?
And Tapu Fini and Arcanine on the side of Ryan Chiam.
Alright, so Ryan opting not for his support or his straight up setup options, going for the immediate offense in his Arcanine and his Tapu Fini, which, well, has to be said, both carry choice boosting items.
Yes, he's using the inspiration from Daniel Park's team, which runs 3 choice mons. So we do see a choice bender.
2 of them hit the field immediately.
Yeah.
And since Ryan is running the offensive Arcanine, you expect him to be faster than Chelsea's Arcanine. At the same time, Chelsea's Katana has been intimidated, which is going to hurt his ability to take out the Tapu Fini, which leaving Ryan with a kind of free option of double attacking this turn.
Although, I mean...
So you do risk the critical hit on the Leaf Blade.
Yeah, not only that though, I mean, it doesn't seem like a favorable trade for Ryan at this point as well. And Katana could
I'm not sure
easily
he
be
trades
scared out.
actually. I don't think, barring a double target of League Blade and Wall Charge, Ryan's gonna lose the Pokemon at all. And if he goes for the double attack, Chelsea might actually lose both, depending on whether or not the Katana is carrying. Actually no, if he goes for Muddy Water, Katana probably goes down.
Yeah, but the Katana not looking too comfortable in front of the Arcanine.
Yeah,
Should
so Katana
retreat.
will switch out, not wanting to sit in front of the Arcanine, and probably revealing that it's not holding the Focus Sash.
And we do see a Tapu Fini hit the field again.
Oh, but actually Chelsea's Arcanine proving itself to be faster, but not doing any damage at all.
Yeah, we're intimidated by Chiam's
So
own
a good
Katana.
sign that it's not carrying the boosting item, but Ryan does go for the Flare Blitz, intimidated into the Double Fini, not going to do much itself.
Muddy Water here though could be pivotal for Ryan if he manages to take out the
goes for the Skull instead.
doesn't
Strike
want to risk
Skull
the miss.
into the into the
Arcanine.
Arcanine,
Yeah.
going to take it out in a single hit. So Chelsea's Arcanine packing into a fair bit of speed, able to outspeed Ryan's Arcanine, and not packing that much bulk by the looks of that Skull damage.
Yeah, not wanting to risk the miss with the Muddy Water as well. And we do see Togedemaru hit the field here, and it does have the air balloon.
Oh, it's going to be the Air Balloon, which means it is not going to be able to take the Flare Blitz from the Arcanine.
I guess it does have one turn's reprieve because the fake out should deny Arcanine from moving this
Yeah,
turn.
and Double Finish should be able to pick it off. So is Ryan going for the double switch here?
I think he is, and he brings in Tapu.
Oh, it's going for
Lele.
Tapu Lele to deny the fake out with the terrain. Does Chelsea fall into that trap? Is it going to be the spiky shield? Oh,
And
it is
it's
going
the
to be the
fake
fake
out.
out. It is going to be blocked by the psychic terrain, and Flare Blitz is going to wipe the rodent off the field.
Maybe at -1 he can survive.
Togedemaru without bulk. That's a funny thing you suggest that. Togedemaru goes down in a single hit. Ryan, well, licking his lips at the side of the air balloon and takes it out in a single hit. And
Muddy
dodges the
Water.
Muddy Water on the Arcanine.
That was quite crucial because the last mon on Chelsea's side is the Katana. If she manages to take out the Arcanine, then her Katana would be in a better position.
Chelsea is left with the Katana, as you pointed out, which outspeeds the Arcanine, but the Arcanine, unless it gets knocked out by the Katana, is going to get hit in before the Fini can move.
Yeah.
And if, as we suspect, the Katana is holding a Choice Scarf, I think this could be the game. But we shall see. Katana could still pull this through. Arcanine, as we know, is not bulky on Ryan's side of the field,
Yeah.
and might actually go down to a Sacred
And
Sword.
with this time, he does have, it is unintimidated. And you know, a critical hit at this range could bring down Arcanine with the recoil.
Tapu Lele also on Ryan's side, we see took a lot of damage from the Muddy Water. I actually think Chelsea might also be running the Choice Specs.
On her Tapu Fini.
Yes.
Yeah, but things definitely not looking too good for Chelsea here. She
Well,
is
I think
down.
it will come down to who's holding the Choice Scarf. So Ryan able to close this out, barring some Muddy Water shenanigans, but he has Muddy Water of his own if he chooses to.
I think it's not really wise for him to log into. I think Moonblast would be a safer option for him, with the chance to lower the special attack as well.
Yes.
And if
well,
it comes
Chelsea
down to
is
it-
locked to it into Muddy Water. Ryan can go. Oh, but actually reviews the Thunderbolt into the Tapu Fini and does not take it out without any boost from items or type.
Yeah, we
And
do.
Muddy Water actually shows that Chelsea's Tapu Fini is faster. Could get but does not get accuracy drop, and Ryan will be taking game 1 over Chelsea.
Yeah, I think it is okay for Ryan to preserve information, but he shouldn't throw away the game just to preserve information, as he has done in previous iterations of Pokemon matches.
Oh yes, indeed. Ryan learning his lesson here, closes it out with the safest play possible, and moves on with a 1-game advantage in what he claimed before this set to be an unwinnable matchup.
Yeah, but now he's real Thunderbolt. I think maybe Chelsea will want to protect Toga Demaru a bit more, and the play of the game.
The play there was that if Chelsea had predicted the play that Ryan made, she should have gone for the spiky shield. But as we saw, it actually wouldn't have saved her because she missed the muddy water in return.
Yeah, that is true. But I guess if Toga Demaru was around, there's always the
zigzag chance.
Yes, the 30% chance to flinch an opponent is quite valuable and could make up for that miss.
Yeah, so Chelsea definitely has the options to make, and Ryan did get away with the muddy water avoid there.
Yeah, so we'll see if Chelsea is flustered with the loss of the first round.
Chelsea doesn't get flustered. If anything, if she was flustered, I think she just throw the Tokyo Demaru at Ryan.
Make Ryan flinch. Yeah, so I mean, how does Chelsea go about here? The thing is, you expect the Katana or the Tokyo Demaru to be holding the sash to give it that sort of safety net, that insurance, but we've seen that it doesn't. The Katana was taken as a single hit.
Yeah, it's understandable what she's trying to go for. It looks like a Scarf Katana to clean up games at the back, but she actually led with it in this round, hoping to catch. One suspects, I think she was hoping to catch the Aerodactyl on Ryan's side of the field with the Katana. Since Ryan has been shown yesterday especially to like to go for the Skydrop play on Katanas to pick it off the field.
Definitely. And the Air Balloon Tokyo Demaru, I think is definitely for matchups
and
against
Ryan opting to change it up, goes for the Fini and Arcanine once again. But as Chelsea adjusts, it's going to be the
Porygon 2 and the
Katana. Well, Porygon 2, but Katana in an equally bad position here, walking into the Arcanine. And Porygon 2 not offering the offensive pressure needed to finish off the Fini even after Intimidated Leaf Blade. So Ryan could opt to leave the Fini here again. But it could be dangerous if Chelsea carries Thunderbolt on her Porygon.
I'm not sure that if Chelsea wants to sacrifice a Katana just to take out the Tapu Fini though.
I think that is her primary target on Ryan's side of the field though. And she would have expected Ryan to lead the same things, seeing how well they did for him last game.
Based on the first game though, Ryan Chiam did switch out his Tapu Fini, although that was taking a wild charge before.
But we saw after Intimidate, wild charge does pittance to the Tapu Fini.
Yeah.
That looked like barely 40% to Ryan's Fini. And especially since we saw Chelsea's Fini outspeeds Ryan's. So it's a good bet that Ryan carries more bulk on his.
So will the -1 Katana be able to punch through?
Does she even want to?
Yeah, and I guess Porygon 2 does
go for the Leaf Blade. No switches from either player. Leaf Blade not going to get the crit. Going to leave Fini in the orange as Flare Blades will take it out in return. Does Chelsea at least succeed in trading for the Fini?
Yeah, with the Thunderbolt from the Porygon 2.
Since I believe she got a special attack boost on the Porygon.
No, she got attack boost.
Oh, she got attack boost, sorry.
Yeah.
Since it is Fini. It's going to be the Skull coming out before the Porygon 2. Is she going for the Trick Room?
Looks like
going for the Trick Room.
So
she's going for the Giga Leaf
Katana
mode instead this game.
It looks like it's logical. That's the only logical thing I can think of.
And Ryan may have been caught off guard by it, I think. Arcanine is locked into Flare Blades against the Giga Leaf and a Porygon 2.
Yep, it is the Giga Leaf here. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Chiam enjoyed taking out the Katana. That was definitely good for him. So
yeah, but Chelsea recognized that the trade she made would put her in a very strong position.
Yeah, now Giga Leaf threatening the KO with on Rock Slide from both Arcanine and Fini.
And Ryan unable to switch in to intimidate the Giga Leaf.
Yeah.
Though he might choose to save the Arcanine here.
I'm not sure if the Arcanine is worth saving though.
I don't think the Arcanine itself is worth saving. I think the Intimidate might be the only thing saving him this game. Especially since he can't protect with either of these mons.
Yeah, definitely. And the Porygon 2 as well as a contributing factor for damage also.
Yeah, whatever Rock Slide doesn't take out, the Porygon 2 should be able to finish off with its own probable tri-attack.
Yeah, I mean at this range, the Porygon 2 could just easily target down the Fini, and it's a good way to punish any switches that Chiam might be considering as well.
No, I suppose it's not the end of the world, because one play that Ryan could actually, Chelsea could have made actually was to just directly switch in the Giga Leaf, which would have given Ryan a lot of trouble because Flare Blades have gone into that slot.
But Scout might have gone into the Giga Life slot as well. We're not sure because
he might
was
have
a single target.
That's true.
And Rock Slide does take out the Fini. Does a bit of damage.
Review the return though with the +1 attack from the download.
Was
intimidated.
So it's at neutral. So doesn't quite take out the Porygon Z. Although Trick Room is still up. So things are still looking good for Chelsea.
But now he does get the Intimidate to come back in.
Yeah, but at this range, I think the Porygon Z will fall no matter what attack is thrown at it. And Chiam will be
Porygon Z
looking.
can protect to save itself a turn.
That is true, yes. I'm not sure it can much longer though. At that health, I think 2 turns of sand is enough to take it out.
But all he needs to survive is one more turn. So he can only stall for protect for one more turn. Question here though is, So Ryan gonna opt for the last ditch choice extreme speed into the Porygon 2, which could be a 2-hit KO, and hope to dodge a Rock Slide in the meantime.
He does have one more Pokemon at the back unrevealed yet. So could be the Lele, which I don't think we'll be able to punch through the Giga Leaf as well unless Sand is down.
There's going to be the Rock Slide, no protect from either side. So
No
Ryan
misses.
hoping for a miss, not getting it. And it's going to take two... No, actually no KO on the Arcanine.
Yeah, the Giga Leaf
And now
was
the Porygon
intimidated.
2 down to -1. Arcanine might be able to hang on itself. It's going to be the return. Is that going to be enough to take out the Arcanine? At 1 reduced attack stat, it's going to be not enough. Close combat counts out from the choice banded Arcanine. Is it going to be enough on Giga Leaf? It is not going to be enough. Should Ryan have gone for the Porygon 2 instead? Because now Arcanine is locked into close combat, unable to switch to extreme speed, and he's down to his last mon. Arcanine is actually down to Sand. And it's going to be probably the Tapu Lele under Trick Room is looking really out of Ryan's hands right now.
Yeah, definitely.
He needed the KO on the close combat. It's going to be the Lele. Ryan, I think he tried to play to an out, but he didn't get that out he needed, which was the KO on the Giga Leaf, which was unusual because I don't think it is a KO at all, considering the typical Giga Leaf spreads.
Yeah, I mean, you could argue that he should have gone for the Porygon 2, which has already has some damage on it, potentially carrying it. But Giga Leaf is I can understand Ryan Chiam's rationale because Giga Leaf is the main damage threat for Chelsea under Trick Room. And I just think that match came down to Ryan Chiam not being prepared for the Trick Room option.
Yeah, unusual. He kind of tunnel vision onto Chelsea's options in game 1, and Chelsea punished him pretty hard.
And
Since I think Ryan's the easy way for him to counter Trick Room is I think he has Torn on the Aerodactyl, which he opted not to bring in games 1 and 2.
yeah, I think he has to, because if you look at the other option for him to bring, which is to bring his own Giga Leaf to abuse the Trick Room as well, it's not really a good idea because of the Fini, not only of the Fini on Chelsea's side, but the Katana as well, able to take it out with the Leaf Blade or Smart Strike.
So we see that both players actually have options to counter the other. Chelsea bringing the right options in game 2 to stop Ryan from running amok with his fast attackers, since Trick Room shut him down and he really had no answers to Giga Leaf under Trick Room.
Yeah, so the next game will come down to a matter of prediction whether Chelsea will decide to bring the Trick Room once again or try to mess with Ryan Chiam's head, and if Ryan Chiam prepares too much for the Trick Room lead, could surprise him with the Scarf Katana.
So we will see how this goes. Ryan opted not to bring the Aerodactyl, as well as... What was the other thing he left? I believe it was the...
Porygon? No, he brought Porygon Z.
He brought Fini, right?
Yeah, he left the Giga Leaf as well.
Oh, he left his own Giga Leaf.
Yes.
Yeah, that could be the answer. But you can see why he's a bit unwilling to bring it, since Chelsea does carry the Katana and her own Fini, which at this point he's recognized that is also holding choice specs.
I mean, if he can get rid of the Katana and the Tapu Fini, he's actually in a pretty good position.
He's going to have to adjust
For
his
Giga
leads, I suspect, since he wants the Arcanine at the back. But at the same time, the Katana at the leading for Chelsea was a very strong option to stop that. If Ryan didn't lead the Arcanine, then he's immediately threatened on multiple mons.
Yeah, I mean, if you look, almost everything on Ryan Chiam's side is weak to the Katana in one form or the other. I mean, Aerodactyl is neutral to the Leaf Blade, but Aerodactyl's defense is not very spectacular.
Aerodactyl at least can hang on with the Focus Sash and get the taunt off if needed.
I suspect that's what Chiam is going to lead with. It's good to deal with the Katana as well as to taunt the Porygon 2 if it decides to show and try to Trick Room. It is the Aerodactyl and the Arcanine lead as well. So Chiam really scared of the Katana, which Chelsea does not lead with, instead leading with Tapu Fini and Arcanine. Kind of
not the best position for Ryan, because he does have Rock Slide on the Arcanine, he does have a choice banded Wild Charge on the Tapu Fini, which we know on Chelsea's side is fairly fast and not all that bulky.
Yeah, the Intimidate though is going to hurt Ryan's offense though, so I'm not sure if the damage output will be sufficient. And Fini holding on could potentially pick up a KO, 2 KOs, Aerodactyl with the Sash won't be taken down, but could potentially do a lot of damage to Chiam's side of the field if the Fini manages to survive this turn.
Oh, and of course, if Ryan does go for Rock Slide, then Rock Slide can happen.
You mean miss or flinch?
Both. Both. So interesting decisions for both players to make. Chelsea, on paper, the stronger lead position, but Ryan does have the advantage in speed, and that could make a difference.
At the same time, if Chelsea has caught on that the Arcanine is choice locked, she could easily abuse that by switching out or something and forcing the Arcanine to lock itself into an unfavorable move.
She doesn't have the most ideal switches though.
Yeah,
the only thing she has, if she has Togedemaru at the back, then locking itself into Wall Charge would be dangerous.
Ooh, she does bring the Togedemaru in. So saving the Tapu Fini from any potential Wall Charge coming in. Rock Slide does land or does miss on something though. I can't quite forget. Yeah, it misses the Togedemaru, and the Wall Charge will go into the Togedemaru.
Right, so the switch does absorb the lightning rod. The lightning rod does absorb the wall charge, and Muddy Water does go off, but it's going to avoid the Aerodactyl, but going to do a lot of damage to the Banded Arcanine.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that Chelsea could. Ooh, does a lot of damage. Now the only thing that is stopping Chelsea's Katana from free reign is down. So if she has Katana at the back, it could be a field day for Chelsea here. Yeah, Togedemaru showing up when it's needed the most, stopping that wall charge from going into the Tapu Fini.
That being said though, I think Ryan would be quite happy about losing the Arcanine in that scenario because he was forced to switch it out next turn anyway.
Yes.
This way he saved the switch and he saved a bit of momentum.
That is true, but he needs to pick up KOs quickly, or I don't know how else he's going to deal with the Scarf Katana that Chelsea has.
Well, the thing here though is that he can set up Tailwind here.
Oh yeah, that is true. And under Psychic Terrain, Lele is looking
Katana would get taken out by a single Psychic under terrain, which forces Chelsea to switch the Fini out right now. And I don't think she has a switch into a terrain boosted Psychic.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah,
and
goes for the Psychic immediately into the Fini under terrain. Could do a lot of damage, but Rock
will
Slide
survive. And Togedemaru avoids the Rock Slide once again. No Tailwind setup. Does not quite take out the Tapu Fini.
Zigzag into the Aerodactyl.
Yeah, it's going to do decent amount of damage. Will not bring it down to his sash, but Tapu Fini does flinch and is unable to move. I'm quite surprised that Aerodactyl didn't go for the Tailwind there. But
I think Ryan recognized that he needed the damage on the Fini.
Now it's really tempting for Ryan to just go for a double K or Rock Slide to finish
But then
off
that sets up the Katana to sweep him.
Yes,
the
exactly.
endgame.
He should recognize that Tailwind would be better for him, especially if Katana does hit the field. It'll be locked. It can't protect. Easy pickings for his Tapu Lele.
Yeah, Psychic into the late finish slot to finish it off, as well as the Tailwind would probably be ideal for Ryan. So it forces Chelsea to not bring in the Katana and hope that she can stall out the turns of Tailwind long enough that Katana can come in after.
I mean, she does have Gigalith at the back. I think it should be able to sponge Tapu Lele's special attacks relatively well. So that's an option for Chelsea. Oh, but she does. Oh, she also has Arcanine at the back.
Yeah, Fini is going to be preserved. Chelsea not wanting to lose terrain control.
Bringing in
as
the Arcanine.
comes in. So no Gigalith for Chelsea this game.
So bringing the Aerodactyl down to a -2. Do expect
Psychic comes out here onto the Arcanine. This could be a one hit knockout actually under terrain.
it is not, just barely.
As
Arcanine
Tailwind
just
goes
barely
out.
hangs on. Yeah.
And Zigzag probably going to finish off the Aerodactyl.
Yep, Zigzag 100% accuracy will not miss here. Thinks goes for the Lele.
Instead. Oh, but now Arcanine locks down the Aerodactyl with extreme speed. Since Arcanine is not protected by the Psychic terrain.
Oh, wait, extreme speed in Psychic Terrain? Oh, yeah.
Aerodactyl is
flying, yeah. Although, depending on what Chiam has at the back though, I don't think he minds sacrificing the
Going to be protect on the Arcanine.
Trying to stall out the Tailwind turns, I suppose.
As Psychic goes into the Togedemaru as expected, but it should survive as a resisted hit.
Yes, correct.
As Air Balloon pops for no real bonus here.
Yeah.
Is Togedemaru finally going to get hit by a Rock Slide? It is. Is it going to be able to move?
Will be able to survive with the -2 on the Aerodactyl. Does it flinch?
No,
it does
goes
not.
for the Zigzag.
Goes for the Zigzag. Should be able to finish off. Oh, goes for the Lele again. Well,
I think Chelsea doesn't want to give Ryan a free switch in to a final sweeper at the back.
and a bit of a conundrum here for Ryan.
As Togedemaru going to retreat to give Fini terrain control.
Yeah, that is big because Togedemaru will have a fresh pick out once
And
he
can
returns.
now Chelsea is able to extreme speed the Tapu Lele. Since now it's no longer protected by the Psychic terrain.
Which he does take out the Lele there. Aerodactyl with -2. I mean, will pick up the kill on the Arcanine, but that just means Togedemaru gets a free switch in.
To waste the last turn of Tailwind with the fake out.
Yeah. Not only that, she can bring her sweeper as well, which we suspect is the Katana at the back. And
that being said though, if Ryan's last mon is the Porygon Z, then she's kind of forced into a position where she fixes out Aerodactyl, Porygon Z gets set up with conversion, and if she fixes out Porygon Z, Katana gets picked up by the Skydrop to waste her first turn after Tailwind.
It's true. And this is the Tapu Fini on the end.
Oh, but it's
of
not a
Ryan.
Porygon Z for...
It is the Katana. So Katana facing off with the Tapu Fini. Something it will definitely enjoy doing.
That being said though, if she doesn't fake out the Tapu Fini, Fini gets the attack off. If she fakes out the Aerodactyl, if she fakes out the Fini, Aerodactyl is going to Skydrop the Katana. And we're going to waste Katana's turn under a regular speed condition.
The Tailwind has not yet expired.
It should be the last turn of Tailwind. So
Then-
Ryan's last chance is to Skydrop the Katana.
Yeah, I guess she could Zing Zap the Tapu Fini as well, but
It's going to the fake out. And it's going into the Tapu Fini. So Ryan needs to go for Skydrop here. This is his only chance. He does go for Skydrop, picks up the Katana as Tailwind will expire, and Katana will spend its first turn under the Tailwind expiration in the sky. Chelsea's only chance now is the flinch with the Zing Zap.
well, it does do super effective damage, so it does put pressure on the Tapu Fini, so not a bad choice. But if the Katana goes down, it could be quite huge.
Well, Qian, are you going to come through for Chelsea here?
And Skydrop does land the Katana onto the
Here
field.
comes Zing Zap. Zing Zap into the Tapu Fini. Can she get the flinch she needs? Oh, well, Fini missed Muddy Water anyway. Here comes
And
Moonblast
Moonblast.
though. Goes into the Katana. Is it going to be enough after the Skydrop? It's going to be enough. Katana goes down with the crit to boot. But Ryan playing to his house, Chelsea not recognizing that the speeds would interact that way once Tailwind expired.
Yeah, I believe Ryan actually did something similar in one of his Swiss matches, except that the one setting up Tailwind was his opponent with the Drift Blade. He just picked up the Tapu Lele, I think, and the Tapu Lele couldn't act for 2 turns because of the speed differential. So something that happens again, this time though, Tailwind is on Ryan Chiam's side. I guess Togedemaru maybe can pick up a KO on the Tapu Fini here, and if it does, Aerodactyl is at -2. So, oh, but it could
Just
just
fresh.
easily
Aerodactyl's
Skydrop, right?
fresh. He came back in.
Oh, and Rock Slide into the Togedemaru.
It's only a Zing Zap off though.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel that he should have better. He would have been better off at Skydropping and making sure that there's no Zing Zap available for Togedemaru.
This is going to come down to, I believe, Ryan is going to need a Rock Slide flinch here actually.
I'm not sure how many Rock Slides it's gonna take to take out the Togedemaru as well. And Rock Slide will miss.
He's going to avoid there, and Chelsea will take the game with the Zing Zap. The question now for Ryan to ask himself was, should he have gone for Muddy Water for the spread damage?
I don't know. I respect the call that he made. Moonblast, at that point, the Katana was the most dangerous thing on the field. So, Moonblast, not to... I mean, you can see Rock Slide just disappointed him by missing. Muddy Water could have just easily done the same and disappointed him by missing the
But
Katana.
then we saw the endgame situation he was forced in though. He was forced to rely on Rock Slide getting a flinch on the Togedemaru, as opposed to if Muddy Water was enough with the choice specs on the Katana and get the additional chip damage on the Togedemaru, it might have been enough to carry the game for him.
I don't know at that point where he should have gone for, as in, I think he should have gone for a Skydrop instead of when it was 2-on-1 on his Togedemaru, at least to get some extra damage, some guaranteed extra damage onto Togedemaru.
That actually doesn't change anything, because if he picks up with a Skydrop, then Fini misses his attack. Then Aerodactyl lands with Skydrop, which does less damage than Rock Slide. And then Togedemaru attacks anyway. It doesn't actually change the turn order.
Well, close series of games.
Yeah, so it's going to come down. As we saw, Ryan went for the 100% accurate Moonblast to guarantee the KO on the Katana. But Muddy Water could have given him the spread damage he needed.
Yeah, but I don't know. I still do respect Chiam's decision to stick to a 100% accuracy move. But Togedemaru pulling through for Chelsea here. So I mean, it is a mascot Pokemon, so she should be quite pleased with that final turn.
Yeah, I believe. I suppose maybe Ryan thought he could survive one more Zing Zap. I was hoping it was a roll on the Tapu Fini. But even in that situation, he's still forced to attack through the flinch chance, which is not an ideal scenario either. So yeah, again, as we saw, it turned out Ryan forced to rely on the flinch on Rock Slide, who didn't even get the attack to connect. So his opportunity was to previously go for the Muddy Water. So maybe a missed opportunity. Maybe Muddy Water wouldn't have been enough on Katana. I suppose you'll never know.
Because of the spread damage.
But good games to both players. Chelsea moves on to the top 4, preserving Tian Tian's dignity and sanctity. Alright, so we'll move on to interview with Chelsea, the winner of the top 8 set. Stay tuned.
And we are back with the winner of that top 8 that you have just witnessed. The 3-round matches between Chelsea and Ryan Chiam. Chelsea, first of all, congratulations. Do you want to do any shout-outs to anybody special out there? It's okay, I'll do it for you. Chelsea wants to thank Qian Qian for his support. Okay, but seriously, are there any inspirations to your team, or how did you manage to come up with this team?
I wanted to use Togedemaru only.
I think that was quite obvious, and it actually proved to be quite useful in terms of the lightning rod being able to redirect a wild charge from the Arcanine, and I'm sure it helped you in your Swiss, especially with the air balloon against Garchoms.
Yeah.
How about stuff like, I see that you're still running the Arcanine, the Tapu Fini, and the Katana, the AFK core. It's a bit stale, but it's been working out for you.
Yeah, I've been using it for like my whole season. So.
Then Just Splash, Giga Leaf, Porygon 2. So going further, will you be comfortable sticking this team, or are you going to explore other teams as well?
I'm not sure. Like the only reason I wanted to play the MSS was to use Togedemaru. So.
Well, it definitely speaks the volumes of your skill to pull that off. Okay, so congratulations on your win and good luck for your future semi-finals match.
Thank you.